Hello guys and welcome to another review video. Today I will be reviewing the new McFarlane Walking Dead Negan Color Tops figure. So this one is pretty new. It's by McFarlane, the same company that made the Lucille replica that came out a couple of months ago. It's a part of the Color Tops line, which they have Rick, Abraham, Glenn, and Michonne, I believe. I don't have any of those, but I definitely had to get Negan because, as you guys might already know, he's my favorite character. So, here he is, out of the box. I was originally going to do an unboxing video, but this box was hard to get open. So I just skipped doing an unboxing video, so I'm just going to do the review video. So, I bought him online on eBay for $25. No, not $25, $23. That was a pretty good deal because I'll probably never be able to find them in stores myself. So, he's a 7-inch figure, I believe. He's got articulation on his legs and his arms, and a little bit in the waist, but not very good. It's like the comic book Negan figure. It doesn't have very good articulation in the waist, but that's okay. So, first I'll show you guys the box before I get into the figure, like I do when I do my pop figure reviews. So, here's the front. Has AMC's The Walking Dead. And his name. Here's this side of the box. And it has the McFarlane Toys logo on it. And leather, like the leather jacket design on it. And it says his name again. And then we have the back of the box, which has a couple of nice pictures of the figure itself. A close-up and then like a far away view of it. And it is number 23 in the Color Tops line. Here's the other side of the box. Has some blood splatter on it. And the top of the box, which has some blood splatter on it, and the McFarlane Toys thing again. And then it also says on the bottom of the box, just like a little thing, it has his name and the number. So there was the box, and here's the figure itself. Very detailed figure. McFarlane always does a very good job with detail. He has the beard with a little bit of black in it and a little bit of gray in it, just like in this show. It's got the zippers on the jacket. And there's even a lot of detail in the scarf as well. There's the buttons on the collar of the jacket. And then you have the belt that's on the jacket, and then the brown gun cartridge belt that goes around his waist. And then his jeans and his boots with the buckles on them. Very, very nice detail. It's a very, very nice figure. And then you have Lucille, who is pretty detailed as well. And it came with two gloves, like two hands. It came with this one, which has a little bit different of a grip. I've tried to put Lucille in this hand. Lucille, it can go in this hand, but it doesn't go in this hand as, it doesn't go in there as well as it goes into this hand. So I prefer putting this hand on over this one just because this hand holds Lucille a little bit better than this one did. But, it's a little bit hard to get on and off. You have to like really tug on it, and then when you want to put it back on, you have to like really push it in there. But, yeah, even the gloves have detail. You can't really see it, but, like, they have, like, the little seams and, like, the stitching. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. And then here's the stand that it came with that says AMC's The Walking Dead. And then the black even has like a little bit of rocks in it to make it look like gravel. And then we have the back of the figure. It's got the pockets in the jeans. Yeah, like I'm very happy with this. This is a pretty good figure. They always do a good job with their figures. Okay, so even though this figure doesn't have very many points of articulation, the articulation is pretty good. So he has it in his legs. It's a little bit tight, so you kind of have to mess around with it to get it to where you want to be. It doesn't go back very far, but there's that, and then same thing in this leg. The legs can turn too. The arms have articulation. The hands move a little bit, but not very much. But yeah, both of the arms have articulation in them. The head does not have articulation, mostly because the scarf gets in the way. Scarf kind of moves around, but yeah, that doesn't really have any articulation at all. Like I said, the waist, pretty tight, doesn't really do anything. And yeah, so I mean, even though it doesn't have that many points of articulation, it's still pretty good. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you can find a pretty good pose for it with the little bit of articulation that it has, because it still has good articulation to it. It can stand up pretty good without the stand, but I'm going to use the stand because, I mean, it's going to make him stand up a lot better, of course. And so yeah, there's that's pretty much it. Looks a lot like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays Negan on the show. Okay, so here's a comparison next to the comic book Negan figure. As you can see, there is a huge size difference. Comic book Negan is 5 inches, and TV show Negan is 7 inches. So there's a really big size difference. This is the bloody variant of the comic book Negan figure. I've had this guy for a pretty long time, since last summer. So yeah, there's a little comparison of comic book Negan and TV show Negan. Pretty big difference, but both really great figures. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.